Hey, look, I cannot believe that Attack on Cowboys is going to have to take this stance. But, hey, man, I cannot get jiggy with the stuff that Michael Irvin been putting down as it pertains to the Dallas Cowboys. Essentially, all offseason, y'all. If it ain't going crazy on Brian Schottenheimer and saying that it's going to take God's intervention for that man to have a good season with the Cowboys.
But when he takes a Brian Schottenheimer, the least likely of them all, and then he gives him that position, and he does something great, you yourself will say, it must have been God. You damn well know it was Schottenheimer.
Now, it seems like he's ready to move on from Dak, but you won't believe what type of quarterback he wants instead of a Dak Prescott. Let's get into this as we react to this speak clip featuring the Playmaker. Oh my goodness. Subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content, and enough is enough, Mike. Enough is enough. Now, before we get into this, I just kind of want to set this up with what the conversation is actually about. Stephen Jones at the NFL Combine said that the Dallas Cowboys would, in fact, be in business for looking for a new quarterback in this year's draft. Now, I have my thoughts about what Stephen Jones was actually meaning by that, but let's go ahead and take a listen to what the Playmaker has to say about it.
And they were talking about trying to really find another Dak in the sense that we're going to find him in the later rounds, Dak's fourth-round draft pick. But this time around, I want them to go in a direction where this time I want you to go get me a real runner.
Okay, so here's the first thing that I'm noticing about this whole dialogue right now. Michael Irvin is talking as if the quarterback that they're about to draft is going to see the field during his rookie contract, because unless Dak Prescott just completely pisses the bed, you're not going to see whoever they're drafting right now. Whoever they're drafting is essentially just going to be your backup quarterback, and he's taking the place of a Cooper Rush, of a Trey Lance, which we now know the Cowboys plan to let Trey Lance go in free agency, which effectively means we wasted that fourth-round pick, by the way. But we know that the Cowboys are going to be without a backup quarterback, so the guy that they're drafting is literally going to be there for the purpose of being a real backup. You're not looking at this guy as the potential future quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. At least, in my opinion, you shouldn't be, because honestly, this isn't the draft to get your next franchise quarterback, especially in the later rounds. Hell, even the top of the draft quarterback-wise is kind of weak compared to past seasons.
We've already established now that Jaylen Hurts has shown you a new way to win a Super Bowl. Now, I want you to go, that was a quarterback that can run. Yes, I want you to go find me a fourth-round quarterback that's a running quarterback.
Whoa! What are we talking about, Mike? What are we I know you're not talking about spark plug Hurts. I know you're not talking about colonoscopy Hurts. I know you're not talking about the most easily changeable piece on an entire Philadelphia Eagles roster that you could bring in anybody else and probably accomplish the same exact thing as Jaylen Hurts just did with that roster this past season. Mike, whoa! You're talking as if Jaylen Hurts was one of the main factors as to why that team won. We saw why that team won. The defense dominated. That was one of the most dominant Philadelphia Eagles rosters, one of the most dominant NFL rosters that we've seen in a very long time. Hold on, Playmaker. Why are we acting like Jaylen Hurts was some type of messiah out there on the football field? Whoa, violation.
Not a quarterback that can run, but a running quarterback. Ooh, Michael, you're so good at this thing. I want to go find me a Jaylen Hurts. Of course you do. Right, that's what I'm saying, because now I...
Whoa, you want to go find you a Jaylen Hurts? This makes no sense to me. So, Mike, which one is it? Because first you were mad at Jerry Jones because you said he wasn't doing enough to help his team. Now you're saying instead of an all-pro quarterback who has mastered the position way better than a Jaylen Hurts who plays the quarterback position way better than a Jaylen Hurts, now you're saying instead of having that type of quarterback, you want to go backwards and regress and pay a quarterback who's capable of actually doing less than a Dak Prescott type of quarterback, and he's getting paid around a similar amount of money as a Dak Prescott. It's not like Jaylen Hurts is on a discount budget deal. Jaylen Hurts is getting paid $50+ million a season. Hold on, man. Hold on, Mike. What are we doing here, bruh? What are we doing here? Why are we talking about we want a QB like a I am sorry. You should never be trying to draft to find a QB like a Jaylen Hurts. You should be trying to draft to find the best QB possible. Definitely not one like a Jaylen Hurts. Definitely not one that's extremely limited. Definitely not one that can't get past his first read without absolutely having a panic attack. Definitely not one that if he didn't have the Monstars, an all-star squad of players playing around him, would be probably getting replaced in Philadelphia. Definitely not a Jaylen Hurts type, bruh. Look, Jaylen Hurts is a great story. Spark Plug Hurts is a great story. And in case y'all don't know, I call Jaylen Hurts Spark Plug Hurts because he's like a spark plug in a car, bruh. That Eagles team is a fancy vehicle, and all he is a spark plug, something that's easily replaceable, and it's honestly a very, very cheap repair. That's what Jaylen Hurts is, bruh. He's easily replaceable for what the Philadelphia Eagles are asking their quarterback to do. This is more indicative of the system that the Eagles are running. This is more indicative of the players that Howie Roseman has put on that Philadelphia Eagles team. This is more indicative of the Eagles being a grade A example of what it means to dominate the line of scrimmage, man. This has nothing to do with finding a quarterback like a Jaylen Hurts so you can achieve that type of success. Mike, are you saying that if Jaylen Hurts was on the Dallas Cowboys, they would have won a Super Bowl? Is that what you're saying, Mike? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying, man. And that don't make no sense, bro. I can't let that slide. Now, Mike, I noticed that Boobie Taylor, I noticed that Jugs McGee ain't on the set. Now, I don't know where she been. I haven't been keeping up with Speak, but I noticed that she ain't on the set. So I know that they needed a daily ding-dong for the day. I hope you didn't raise your hand to be the daily ding-dong and volunteer to give a take like this one, because this is horrendous, bro. I can't lie to y'all, bro. Michael Irvin has been tripping this offseason. Now, I get it, man. We all been frustrated. He probably frustrated because the Cowboys didn't hire his best buddy in Deion Sanders. But, Mike, we can't let stuff like this slide, man. You out of control, brother. Looking for a quarterback like a Jaylen Hurts is nasty work. And just having a Jaylen Hurts on your team is not going to be the determining factor of winning a Super Bowl. Let's cut it out, bruh. Let's cut it out. Hey, man, I cannot believe that man got up there and had that type of take like the Philadelphia Eagles don't have the damn 2000s Miami Heatles out there on that damn football field, bro. I just can't believe that Mike is doing this. I really can't. And it's kind of unfortunate that he's playing into the media tropes, which is, a pick on a Dak Prescott. Wow. We need a Jaylen Hurts now, apparently, y'all. I can't get jiggy with this shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I know, man, Cowboys fans, they have like this undying allegiance to the 90s Cowboys, and they think that anything they say is golden. So I would love to see how Cowboys fans feel about Michael Irvin saying we need to go get a Jaylen Hurts type of quarterback. I don't get that one. I'm sorry, man. That's that right there. Saying that completely ignores the rest of the roster the Eagles have put together, and I'm not blind. I can't do that. Either way, how bad them Cowboys, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments below. This is out of control, Playmaker. This is out of control, bro. I ain't gonna
calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Woo, shut up, my boy.